Alright, let's take a look at these bulk lot of Lego sets that I've recently purchased. There's a little bit of damage to some of the boxes, but I feel like I've taken that into account with the buy price that I've picked it up for. So it'd be interesting to see what you think on that. Stick around to the end of the video. I'll give you an update on my Project 50k journey. Let's get into it. First up, we've got the Tantive IV. It's set 75376. This is part of Star Wars mid-scale range. And I think it's a beautifully detailed piece. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with minifigures, which I think you'd expect with a build of this size. But I really think it's going to be a great addition to the lineup. The iconic hammerhead style design is spot on, and those massive thrusters at the back make it look fantastic. It was dropped in March of 2024 as part of LEGO's 25th anniversary Star Wars wave, and it's expected to retire around mid-2025. But I guess with LEGO, you never really know. If you love classic Star Wars ships but don't have space for the UCS beasts, this is a great alternative. From an investment perspective, midi-scale ships are a bit of a wild card. The Star Destroyer from this lineup performed decently post-retirement, but it's nowhere near UCS level growth. That said, the Tantive IV has nostalgia on its side, with this ship being literally the first ship you see in A New Hope. Limited shelf life and the anniversary wave branding could push up demand once it's gone. I don't expect this one to explode overnight, but if you grab a few on sale, it could be a solid long-term hold. I was able to pick up 5 of these sets as part of this lot, and I only paid $47 for each one of them, which is a good deal considering that they retailed at around about $99. Now, we're not too far off of retirement. I'd say in the next probably 6 months or so we could see that happening. The good news for that is that these sets are already holding firm at their original retail price, valuing still around about $100. But the good news about that is that we often see like a significant pre-retirement dip with Lego sets, which I've mentioned in previous videos. And that's just because stores are looking to clear out the remaining stock. A lot of the stock is cleared off of a lot of the retail shelves. So a lot of that kind of cheaper price that was in the market has seemed to have disappeared. So that's a good sign for the future. Hopefully we can see some good growth on these ones post-retirement. I just want to stop for a minute and just say a massive thank you to all of the people that have subscribed to the channel so far and, you know, sent me messages of support and, you know, letting me know that you're enjoying the content that I'm making. It really does mean a lot to me. You really don't understand how much it does mean a lot to me. This is a bit of a roller coaster at times, you know, trying to get a YouTube channel off the ground, and you know, you certainly ride the highs and the lows of interaction on it for sure. So I humbly, you know, thank everybody for taking part and following along on this journey with me. It really does mean a lot to me. For those of you that haven't liked or subscribed to the channel yet, what the hell are you guys doing? It's a super easy process. It's a quick like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date when new videos are uploaded, and it just lets YouTube know that the journey that I am putting out there is being liked, and it helps the channel grow. So once again, thank you for those of you that are on board. Thank you to all of the future subscribers that haven't subscribed yet but are just about to. Thank you so much for joining along with me on my journey. Next up, we've got set 75375. This is the Millennium Falcon. Once again, it's built in MIDI scale, and they've really nailed the detail once again. These beautiful forward-facing mandibles, you know, the radar dish and the screen-accurate greebling is really been a great way of replicating one of the most iconic ships in the franchise and, you know, the Star Wars universe. No minifigs here either, but as a display piece, it really is a job well done. Released in March of 2024 for the 25th anniversary lineup once again, it's expected to be around until late 2025. If you've always wanted a Falcon, but don't have the space or the money to buy a UCS monster, this one's a great alternative. Investment-wise, anything Millennium Falcon holds the value really well. The UCS versions have skyrocketed post-retirement, but this MIDI scale model is a bit of a gamble. Being part of the 25th anniversary wave helps, but the Falcon is always in demand. So there's definitely long-term potential. It might not spike overnight, but picking it up on sale and holding for a few years could lead yourself to a decent profit. Now I only picked up the one of these sets. Now I picked it up at $65. There is a little bit of damage here to the box, which you can probably see. It retails at around about $150. and its current value sits at around about 105. I'd say the person that would buy this would be much more likely to be somebody who's going to buy and build the set than it would be for a box collector, just due to that damage. In saying that, though, I still believe that the value of this set could easily be around about the $90 mark, which is, still a great value. Now, I do think, though, this set's going to grow over time. I think the popularity of the Falcon is really going to help, a continued growth. And with retirement getting close to the end of the year, I think we might be able to creep closer to that original retail at around about 150. And then hopefully it will continue to grow from there. So buy price was good on this one. So, we can still see some profit in the short term. All right, let's wrap this one up with the Polaroid OneStep SX-70 Camera. I think this set is really nostalgia in brick form. It is a beautiful set and is part of the Lego Ideas range. I think it's a great kind of combination of that retro charm along with some, fun and functional playability. The design perfectly mimics the real camera, complete with classic rainbow stripe and a working slot that ejects the Lego Polaroid pictures, which is a cool little touch. No minifigures here, but you'd kind of expect that anyway. It dropped in February 2024, and since Lego Ideas sets usually have shorter shelf lives, we might see it retire roughly late 2025 or early 2026. Investment wise, Lego Ideas sets have a solid track record, especially ones with strong nostalgic appeal. Just take a look at sets like the Typewriter or the Fender Stratocaster guitar. Both of these sets did really well after retirement. Plus, Polaroid has a fan base that's outside of Lego, meaning collectors beyond the usual Lego crowd might really want this one. With limited production runs, this set could be a nice slow burn investment. It won't double overnight, but once it's retired, I would expect steady appreciation. I managed to pick up this set here for $40, and there's a bit of a kicker with this one. It wasn't actually that widely distributed amongst retail stores, so it was a little bit harder to find. Now, it retailed at roughly about $90, and I think because of the fact that it's not so readily available, we're actually seeing in the market at the moment, the retail, the current market value sits at around about $103. So I think that bodes well for the future with this set. And I think we could see some really good growth after retirement. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts whether or not this one's going to be a win or a bust. So on this latest purchase, I spent a total of $340 for all 7 sets. Their current market value sits at roughly around about $700, which has given me a nice little profit of around about $360. So I doubled my money. It's always the goal with Project 50K is to be able to double my investment. So it helps me stay on track with my project. All right, let's take a look at the big picture and take a deep dive into Project 50K and my progress so far. For those of you that are new to the channel, Project 50K is a challenge that I've set myself to be able to invest $25,000 in Lego sets with the goal of being able to turn that into a $50,000 portfolio. So essentially doubling my money is the end goal. Now, so far in the project, I have invested $2,612 and bought a total of 75 sets in total. Their current market value sits at $8,004, giving me an eye-watering profit of $5,692, which I'm super excited about. I'm well and truly in front of my kind of doubling my investment strategy that I'm going for. So it's a really exciting time in regards to being so early into the journey, but being well ahead of the mark, which is awesome. So to keep up to date with new videos, like and subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.